podcast. We are super excited to be with you here today on the verge of week 1 of football season. I am your co-host Mac, and as always in tow are Chris and Wes. We're so pumped that the action has started. It's officially week 1. And from Thursday night football to power rankings, we have a great line of topics for y'all. So settle in, grab your tall boys, grab your hot dogs. The dirt has started flying. So, Dallas versus Philly season opener. A lot of things happened last night, from rain delays to a little rain before all the action started, a little spit. how we feeling about all that last night?
Before the first snap.
Before the first snap.
Before the first
What
snap.
the hell, guys?
Yeah, that was eventful.
I mean,
I know I saw the the whole injury thing. And then I saw the flag. I'm like, what the? I didn't see anything on the replay. What could have happened that someone got ejected already? And I was shocked and appalled, to say the least.
it happened. It happened. People, it happened.
Out there acting like he ain't got a mama. Like,
Who raised you?
Like there's not 72 different Hawkeye technology cameras on your ass right now.
Shame, shame. Everyone knows your name.
That's crazy. We were talking about it, and Chris was like, "Isn't that like illegal?" I was like, "I'm pretty sure it's assault if you do that in like."
that
I can charge you with assault if you spit on me in public.
that's literally what I was thinking. If I spit on Chris in line at CVS, I could be arrested.
Exactly.
Facts.
So what's this mean for his punishment?
I'm sure he'll get. I don't know. I think Dak will get fined for initiating it. I think he'll get suspended maybe another game or two. I'm
He
not
has
sure.
to.
That's
He
crazy.
has to.
You straight up spit
He
on a man?
spit in his face.
Even though,
get any more disrespectful than spitting in a man's face?
oh my goodness.
Oh, did you see though? Did you see later on that they showed Dak instigating it?
Look,
Hey, I'm not saying anybody's in the right or wrong. I'm just saying I saw with the look on that man's face, he was like, I know that I'm about to piss you off, and I know you're dumb enough to get yourself ejected.
that right there is the issue. I don't care what Dak said. That you have no right to spit in that man's face.
Oh, I
Okay?
agree. I agree.
He did it. He did it. I mean, it really opened up the rest of the game.
You think it's a whole different game if he's in there?
A whole different game. It is. 1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%. That man is a monster, a beast.
I want to know what Dak said, honestly.
Oh, I did too. Get our best lip readers on that video evidence. Well, besides the spitting, how did we feel about the game?
You know what? I was fully ready to come on here and clown on the Cowboys, but they held up. They took a punch.
I was surprised. I really thought Cowboys defense without Micah, see how it would be. And you see Eagles really having their way offensively. Kind of do whatever they wanted. They ran their plays, and if it wasn't there, Jalen Hurts just kind of ran 10 yards without getting touched, slide down. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, second half was a defensive stand a little bit on both sides, but we all know Dallas can score 40 or 6. That's what I always say. They score 40 or they score 6. There's almost no in between. So maybe we'll get some more rounded offensive football from them this year. It's hard. It's hard to really. I always say week 1 is just like it counts, but it barely counts because it's still week 1. But
Even
I
though
mean, but a divisional game is a divisional game.
divisional
So,
game's a divisional game. It's huge.
I
yeah.
think play calling for the Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott, they had every opportunity to win this game with the defending Super Bowl champs. Go out there and just go get the win. And offensively, they didn't do it. The defense
Yeah.
surprisingly came in clutch. The defense kept Dallas in the game, and they had 2 opportunities to win the game, and Dak didn't do it.
No, Dak laid some beautiful balls at CeeDee Lamb's hands.
Oh
Hold on
yeah,
now.
yeah. I mean that is
Hold on now.
true. That is true. But
None of them were in the end zone though.
that was all.
Still keeps the drive alive if he catches them.
That's fair.
I understand, but the play calling to go for the long ball, first one, he did miss it, and it is CeeDee Lamb. I mean, he was on fire. I mean, all night. But the play calling for the end of the play, I don't know. To me, it just felt like you should just chip away at it, get the plays, 2-minute drill, and I feel like you just went for the Hail Mary and wasted a full drive on just chunking it in hopes.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think the play calling was not the smartest because even if you know you run it or you do short passes out of bounds, you save yourself some time on the back end, and that next drive is you still got a chance.
They act like they had 48 seconds and they needed a miracle. That's how I felt they handled one of those drives that to me they could have came in there like a well-oiled machine and go get the first down, get out of bounds. Get the first down, get out of bounds. Even if they did that, they would have gotten a field goal range opportunity. That would have been 23-24. And then they had another opportunity that they wasted, and that opportunity could have been the field goal opportunity again if
Yeah.
they didn't score. They had 2 opportunities to get in field goal range. They were down by 4. 2 field goals with the best kicker in the league right now. Dallas, you blew it.
I agree with you. Sorry, excuse for play calling on the 2-minute drill and the possession before. I agree.
Because without Micah, they didn't miss a beat defensively.
That's the other thing too, man. It's such a shame because I feel like we've fixed an issue while creating another one because it's obvious that we finally have a decent middle of the defensive line with Kenny, but now we don't have any pass rush for the most part.
Yeah, well, if someone can convince Jerry Jones to take his hand out of the drafting pool,
Oh,
you
goodness.
might be able to get those 2 first-round picks may pay off here sooner rather than later. But
Because we just couldn't get home all night. It just felt like we would get so close, and then Jalen would do his thing, and he's 5 yards on the field.
it was good football. It was
It
enjoyable
was.
football, and it's football that counted.
It-
It counted. We got real records now.
Finally,
We got
we made it, y'all.
real motherfucking records.
Yeah.
So now that we have a taste of some real action, there are 15 other games ahead of us and a lot to cover. And I'm going to be honest, I'm looking forward to finding out this year if actually being legitimately and cautiously optimistic about the Chicago Bears is a mistake or not. What are y'all looking forward to this first week? Because here's where I'm at too. Leading off of that division thing, Chicago plays 2 division games right out the gate. Week 1, week 2. Minnesota, Detroit. We have one of the toughest divisions of football. So it's gonna be interesting to see, like, okay, do we come out swinging game 1 and make a good stride and get a win under our belt going into game 2? If we go 0-2, man, that's gonna be rough trying to come back from. Then you're playing, week 3, 4, and 5 with 2 losses already. That's having to get real serious real early. It's crazy how many division games I think there are week 1 this year. What about you, babe? What do you week one? Week 1, what are you excited about?
Well, I'm excited for the Bears too. I think Caleb Williams' second year. I think first year under his belt, he had some growing pains, some learning experience, and I think he's gonna come out. And I think the Bears are gonna set the tone. Week 1, game 1, and I think they're gonna come out and they're gonna beat some ass.
I hope you're right.
And I think they're gonna set the tone, saying, "Hey, we know this is a tough division, but we don't care. We're the Bears, and we've gotten our shit together, and we're prepared to take on a really tough division." And I think they're going to come out and they're going to get week 1, game 1 win.
Oh, I
I
hope
feel like
not.
they have to because that the second game is going to be tough.
Right?
Detroit, that's going to be tough.
It's gonna be
So I
tough.
feel like they have to come out this week with the win.
Have to.
I know they're gonna win. In polls, we trust.
In polls we trust.
But yeah, no, I think like you guys were, talking about just all the divisional games. Week one is pretty crazy. Um, Looking forward to see how that kind of shakes out at the end of the season because I know we're probably not going to not getting our best games out of some of these teams.
You
Week
can't.
one,
You can't. There's a lot of new head coaches. I mean, the Bears being one of those teams, you got a lot of teams with all your drafting, all your trading, all your free agency, all your off-season moves. You gotta see what they come up about.
So before all this, I didn't know there was that much work put into it. But there's a lot of work that goes into the off season to put together a team and to keep working at it. And when you start paying attention to that, you give a little more credit there. But also shout out and credit to the schedule maker this year because they did do a good job on putting some game like what do we have? Buffalo and
Buffalo and Baltimore,
Baltimore.
right out the gate.
2 MVPs. So I
Mhm.
mean, and then Aaron Rodgers, his schedule, his route this year, they're playing the Jets first. Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah,
that was gonna be fun.
So there's some exciting little like teams that are and games coming across that.
yeah. You're not wrong. The schedule maker, A+ this year.
A+ this year. A+.
Because here's the thing: even with those division games, like, hey, yeah, I might be playing a division game week 1 and 2, but so are my opponents. And if
Mm-hmm.
I win, they're sitting with division losses, and that's what I need.
Yeah, it's gonna be real interesting come December.
Mm-hmm. But their division games, they are important and they're right out the gate. So I mean Philadelphia in the division, they're 1-0 right now.
Yep.
I mean, that's a big game.
You gotta come out ready.
You gotta come out ready.
Giants Commanders
Giants
Giants
Commanders.
on
Commanders.
Sunday.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
I think
That
week 18. Week 18 is complete slate of division games.
that's wild.
Have
Oh
they ever?
yeah.
I know. I mean, for Chicago, we usually do play Green Bay, or we usually do play division game last. I think it's like that a lot, but I don't know if they usually do full slate or
Been
not.
consistently.
But to book in the season with divisional games,
Oh yeah.
that's
So week 1, it matters. This year, it matters.
No
But
room for mistakes.
I'm also ready. I'm ready to see where these fantasy players are about. I'm ready to see numbers in my roster, points. I'm ready to see points in my roster.
I just traded off points in my roster.
you,
I'm sure
you
I
know what,
know.
Mac, you deserve a good year after the year you had last year in
Yeah,
fantasy. It's time.
yeah. I've had 2 tough injury years in a row, but last year was bad. By week 4, I lost Pacheco and Achan, and I was like,
Damn.
what the fuck is life?"
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Pretty bad. Not as bad as this Christian McCaffrey thing though.
Oh.
It's kind of bothering me.
All you can do is hope that they sat him, they limited him, and they did it for rest purposes to keep him as healthy as possible. And sometimes you got to put an injury designation down. I hope it's not anything serious. I really don't want to fumble with the first year in the family draft for a grand pot.
That would be
I picked Christian McCaffrey in that league, and I heard 3 people like, "You sure about that?" And I wanted to be like, "Yeah, I am," but I wasn't. But I did it.
Hey,
So
what did we just get through saying earlier? Scary money don't make money.
that's a fact. I got good running, but I went 3 running backs strong in that league, so I'm not worried about it. Even if he doesn't pan out, I still got a strong 2 behind him. With the regular season comes fantasy football season, so that's exciting. Y'all ready for third down yet? Y'all ready?
Are you ready for third down?
Oh, I'm ready. I had no idea what I was gonna do until less than 24 hours ago. And I started doing my notes on second down and on fourth down. As I'm doing my notes on fourth down, it hit me. And every year, I am all consumed by the often disappointing performance of the Chicago Bears football team. And every year it's an emotional roller coaster. And after taking a seat and watching you two take a season off, it gave me an idea. So starting this year, and every year moving forward, I will select a hype team that is not the Chicago Bears to follow and root for throughout the season with no cost, no emotional levity, nothing on my psyche, just another team to root for that doesn't matter. That way, week to week, when I'm wallowing in self pity or celebrating what I can only hope to be the best Chicago Bears offensive team I've seen in my lifetime. Hype team, 2025 hype team. This year is going to be the Denver Broncos.
Oh,
I'm challenging you two to pick a hype team this year as well.
I call it Tampa Bay Bucks.
Oh, you
You already know where I stand.
This boy be glazing them Patriots. Yeah, after last
that's
year,
where I'm at.
oh my gosh, y'all seem like so watching some football and not having any, emotional
So
stock
happy,
in
right?
it has got to be so freeing. And I'm never gonna not die hard for the Bears.
Yeah.
Never gonna not. Week to week, that is what it's about. But you know what? It'll be nice to hey, you know what? Sometimes you gotta turn your team off. And you know what? It's nice to have another team to go look at.
Right.
And this year, for me, that's gonna be the Denver Broncos.
You know what? Sometimes you just need an emotional support team.
That's right. My hype team's an emotional support team. Doesn't matter if they lose. I can give them a good on you. Good try. We'll get them next time, guys.
I think this is a really good thing. I think
it's very healthy.
It's healthy. Look at us. Who would have thought?
Not me.
Oh man. But yeah, Denver, Bo Nix impressed last year. He played all 17 games, 66.3% completion with arguably one of the worst wide receiving cores in the league. I believe in Cortland Sutton. I think he has got great chemistry with Bo Nix already. They see this guy as their franchise quarterback, and he's got some chemistry with him already. So put ink on it. They extended him. Not to mention they have Pat Surtain and Sean Payton. So I think it's going to be a great year for the Denver Broncos, and that is my emotional support hype team for the year. Why Tampa Bay?
Why Tampa Bay?
Why Tampa Bay?
Well, I don't know. Maybe Tom Brady touched him.
You should talk to somebody about that.
No, it's exciting. Baker Mayfield's exciting to watch. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. Hope he has a good year this year. He hasn't played a real season in 2 seasons?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they're it's a team that's got a lot of young talent came to them. Nobody's really there. There's no real big names besides Mike Evans and Baker Mayfield. They're paying him some money, and it's exciting. I don't know. I like Villa. I like watching the big dude work.
The big man.
I like watching the big man work. I mean, it's pretty cool. So, if I was to pick a team to hype up this year with your new idea, I think it's fantastic. I'm going Tampa Bay Bucks. Why New England Patriots?
I don't know what happened, guys. I really don't. I just looked up one day and I was like, holy shit, I think I'm a Patriots fan.
And we love you no matter what you choose. But I'd probably be able to love you a little easier if you're a Patriots fan.
Hey, at least I'm not a Packers fan.
Yeah, our friendship would be a lot harder to maintain, but we would do it. No, I can be thankful for that. Why you riding hard with the Patriots this year? What they got going on that you like?
I don't know. I really like what they've done this offseason, I think it may have a lot to do with the fact that they're no longer the evil empire. And they've done it the right way, rebuilding that situation over there, and I really like some of the pieces that they have going into the year.
I think Drake May has a great year. He looks like a solid option at quarterback. I think they got a good one, and I think he's gonna make big strides this year. I think I think you're right. I think he's going to have some great stats. Now, New England as a whole, we'll see. But that rookie running back they got,
that schedule is so easy though. I feel like they're really gonna be able to cash in on that.
yeah, probably. You're probably right there.
So speaking of us being friends, I need help from my friends right now.
What's up?
What's up?
Help me not swallow this hook, please, on the Cowboys, because I really want to swallow this hook. It looks real tasty right now.
It's week 1.
Thank you. That's all I need to hear.
It's week 1.
I'm better.
You leave that hook there at least until week 6 or 8, and we'll revisit the hook. But it is week 1, Wesley.
Yeah.
Wait for some better bait.
We don't have to put label on things.
Wait for the real bait.
Don't rush.
Thank you.
I do what I can to minimize the amount of Cowboy fans in this world. It's my public duty as a Texan that's not a fan of Dallas Cowboys.
Doing the Lord's work.
She's a slayer too. She's got one on her notch.
It's facts. I didn't even ask him to be a Bears fan.
I'm the notch.
Yeah,
I'm
the notch.
He didn't stand a chance.
He didn't.
Let's be real.
Well, so it got me thinking. As a long-time Cowboy fan, I sat down and watched the game what I could last night, and I saw a lot of things I really, really liked. And it got me thinking, fuck Jerry. It doesn't matter about upstairs. Doesn't matter that you're never going to win forever as long as he's there. But the players, like, hey, I've been watching these players for a long time. And it's kind of hard to say goodbye.
You're not a goodbye guy.
I'm not a goodbye guy. I'm really not. For those of you listening, no, I'm not a goodbye guy. But
the real ones know.
Yeah. But the thing is it's kind of hard to say goodbye because, I've been watching them for so long and they don't deserve it. They're just trying to get paid as much as they can, and I understand that. Go get your money. But it's bittersweet, but it was just, hey, I don't know. It's slowly just loosening up and just drifting away as you know what's going to happen. You know what's to come.
I think it's a good goodbye though, because it's easy to hate Philly. So technically, it's not like you're rooting for Dallas as your team. You're rooting for Dallas as the team that's playing Philly. And then right at the end, they reminded you of why it's okay to say goodbye.
Sometimes goodbye is the only way to go.
Moving on. NFL power rankings. Change week to week. Always hurting feelings. They were released before week 1, before yesterday's actions. Have y'all had a chance to look at the power rankings?
I have, and I think I found the turd in the punch bowl.
Where's the poop, Robin?
The New York Giants. I believe 27.
27.
Y'all fucking up. They're gonna come in somewhere and ruin somebody's season.
Yeah, I could see it.
With that defense, it by itself is good for 3 or 4 wins.
Yeah, that defense is pretty fantastic.
Yeah. Like I said, I think they're good for at least 3 or 4 wins just on their defense alone. And when Stark gets in there, I feel like it's really gonna take off.
Yeah. I mean, they've kind of been piecing it together. The main question is, have they fixed their offensive line? That's the biggest question.
Yeah.
It's gotten better.
I don't think it's 27 worth, but
it can't get much worse. Is kind of where I'm at with the offensive line there.
Yeah.
I agree with Wes with New York at 27. I think they need to be up quite a bit more.
Look, I'm not saying they're gonna win a division or anything like that. I'm just saying they're gonna fuck up some seasons for somebody.
They will.
Yeah, there'll be random wins somewhere that people are like, "What the fuck? We lost to the Giants."
Mm-hmm. But also, the Giants division is tough.
Yeah.
You got the Super Bowl champs in it. It's got to be tough. But for me, it's Seattle. Seattle at 18.
19.
19.
Mm-hmm.
Seattle's ass.
Lower.
So is Sam Donald.
Oh man. My man had a career year last year.
For real.
Because it's like trash. He's still fucking trash.
Ass. He's astronomically great.
Astronomically great.
I mean, they still have defense though in Seattle, so
Ooh, defense,
That's all.
So does Green Bay.
Yeah, and they're ranked number 6, which I put no comment on that because I truly cannot form logical opinions about that team because I just hate them so much. I can't look with unbiased eyes
it's
and
all
make
heart and no head
rational,
with the Packers.
all heart no head with the Packers. I can't.
Fuck the Packers.
I still don't think 6. I don't 6. But anyway, no. My biggest thing is Kansas City Buffalo at 3 and 4, with Buffalo in front of Kansas City. Hold on now. That's a little disrespect on the Chiefs there. You know, they have one of their more subpar offensive campaigns last year. Kelsey has one of his, worst years as a tight end as of late. And they still made it to the Super Bowl.
It was a swift year.
They still made it to the Super Bowl.
They had a swift year to the Super Bowl.
I mean, Baltimore and Buffalo are that good, but I think 1 and 2 should be Philly. And I know you got some movement in off season, but should be Philly, Baltimore, Kansas City, Buffalo, in my opinion. Other than that, I think Minnesota dropped quite a bit. I think it's probably accurate, but I just have trauma from hoping week 1 every year, every 4 years, 3 years, that the quarterback that Chicago drafted is going to pan out, and it never does. So I think Minnesota could go up or down a few spots here after the first couple weeks, depending on JJ McCarthy. But outside of that,
Pittsburgh Steelers right in the middle.
that's where they love to live.
Right in the middle.
Hey,
they
look,
stay right here.
Mike Tomlin has not had a losing season in his entire tenure with that team, so
I got newsflash for you, honey. Pittsburgh Steelers and Green Bay are gonna have one heck of a season.
Okay, but you don't have to say it.
I know.
But I think you're wrong on Pittsburgh. I don't think Pittsburgh's going to have a
I think
season.
Pittsburgh is going to have one hell of a season.
I think they're going to have exactly the same season they have every year. A fantastic defense, enough of a spark here and there in sloppy, trashy games, and they're going to win about 9 games, like usual.
They're going to win a playoff game.
Yeah, that's what you say.
And here's why.
Aaron Rodgers starts collecting Social Security by next year, or what?
Dang. I'm with you. Fuck Aaron Rodgers. Since Big Ben's been out of the league, they've had 3 years to put together a line well enough for a quarterback to do something behind. And I think it's got to be somewhat decent enough this year with Aaron Rodgers' experience. Surely. I mean,
I don't know. I hate.
Well, you hold on. You got to sign Hayward.
Tomlin sees Hayward playing despite deal drama 2 days ago. So, he'll probably play because that's the kind of guy he is.
Walter Payton Award,
Mm-hmm.
my man.
So
you need him.
First.
You have to sign this man. Pay the man.
Yeah.
The problem with that is he just signed not too long ago.
Yeah?
Yeah. And now he's kind of just like, well, the market's changed.
Yeah. I don't know. I think to me, I feel pretty much one way about holdouts. Suck it the fuck up. I get it. Go get your money, but suck it up. You get paid way too much to be crying like a baby.
I know they get
not
paid.
Going to practice. Get your money, but.
Well, again, I will keep saying this until it's not the case. We're here at 6:15 in the morning doing a podcast for free.
You're not wrong.
Facts. If I can get up, I know y'all put a lot of work in, but you work your whole life from the time you're first introduced to football to make it to this point, and you're there. You're getting paid. You're making millions.
Right, but the market has changed. And when I'm at work And I know they make a lot more money. It's a different scale, but it's the same principle.
Yeah.
When I'm at work and I'm making less than somebody and I'm doing the exact same job
Or better.
You're not happy. Does that make you happy?
Yeah.
We're all human here.
I guess
He
that's
just
a
gets
fair
the
way to put
luxury of having a
That's a fair way to
well-paying
put it. I
job.
never really thought about it like that. That's pretty fair.
Hey, I'm not showing up to work happily.
But here's the difference. They work contract wise, not hourly wise.
Yeah,
I
they're on
understand.
salary.
Here's the thing. Whenever they look at it and read it, you read that and you go through your contract and you make your deals with the knowledge that the market is constantly changing. It's always changing. This is what you get for this long, and you sign on the dotted line. You sign your soul away to be okay with it. So until that last year rolls around, I think when you like get signed and then 2 years later into your 5-year deal, the market changes and now you're crying about it. And you saw what was on the paper. You know the market changes and you're on contract.
And that's really the issue.
Agreed.
That's the difference.
That's the issue.
Agreed.
They should just start paying NFL players hourly.
Oh my god. That would be
Yeah, you're making $2,146 an hour. Is that okay with you?
God.
Clocking in at the facility. That'd be hilarious. That'd be crazy. They're bonus. Yeah, you should get bonuses. You know, you get 90 receptions this year. We'll give you $1 million bonus.
Time and a half.
Time and a half. There's just one lump bonus check. Gosh, paid bi-weekly.
Oh my gosh! Don't get me started on bi-weekly. I'm the world's worst bi-weekly. I'm not a fan.
Roger Goodell, you heard it here first. Let's get that rolling. The hourly wage for these players. I think it'll solve your holdout situations.